Amazing Grace is another person's past with Toy Story. Yay!
Amazing Grace is
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Grace is
Another person's past with Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby! Okay. So I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And so for today, boy, have I got a toy for you! Okay, so our toy for today is, I don't know if you could call it a toy, it's a toy book. Okay, yeah, so we can consider them as books because nowadays sometimes in different countries McDonald's Happy Meal is also giving away books instead of the usual toys. So I'm very happy that my good friend Jeff Consulta was actually able to procure some of these books from his wife's visit to a country. Now I'm not sure. I think it's New Zealand. So when they got to New Zealand, she went there and they're basically giving away this Happy Meal toy. Okay, so what we have here is Roald Dahl's Brave Little Sophie. Okay, so probably most of us are familiar with Roald Dahl. What with the movie, the book, one of his books was turned into a movie. The Big Giant. Yeah, the Gentle Big Giant. Yeah, something like that. It's pretty awesome and a wonderful read also. And yeah, the movie is also very awesome. I never got to read the book yet, but the movie, as far as I'm concerned, is a wonderful story. So I am surmising that the book was equally exciting and equally as interesting as the movie is. Okay, now let's get to look at another Roald Dahl's magnum opus, or a masterpiece. I suppose if you're an author, every book should be considered as a masterpiece. Yeah, you should be very proud of it. And to be very prolific in coming up with these wonderful children's books. And then eventually earn from them by producers turning them into movies. I mean, I guess Roald Dahl would be paid a big sum of money when movie producers eventually decide on turning the books into movies. Okay, so this is Roald Dahl's Brave Little Sophie. Oh my goodness, I think it's also about the Big Giant. Okay, so this was illustrated by Quentin Blake. So little Sophie has been snatched away by a giant who she's terrified. Oh, what's that? By a giant who she's terrified is going to gobble her up for supper. What does the giant think? Okay, so this is basically like an abridged version of that. And you can see here the logo of McDonald's Happy Meal promoting reading also. It says that reading helps develop imagination. Yeah. Roald Dahl's Brave Little Sophie. Okay. Oh. I was hoping I could read it, but this is quite a long read. Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm going to read it during my spare time. Yeah. It's basically like a bridge version of the Great Big Giant, Gentle Giant. Okay. And then there are also some activities in this book. Okay, so there after reading the book there will be question and answers. Some questions, and then it also comes with this sheet of stickers based on the characters by Roald Dahl and Quentin Blake. Look at that, isn't this neat? And then, oh my god, this book is full of surprises. Another sheet of stickers based on this book, Brave Little Sophie. Wow, as you can see, we have the giant here sitting pensively together with the brave little Sophie. I think eventually they became friends. And then of course there are other giants who wouldn't understand, who would think of Sophie as something like a scrumptious dinner, but not this giant, this best friend piece, BFFG, the best friend giant. I sort of forgot it, but it was based on Roald Dahl's book. Okay, now there's also this. It looks like a bookmark. You tear it out and use this as a bookmark. Okay, it has some wonderful illustrations by Quentin Blake, based on this book of Roald Dahl's Brave Little Sophie. Isn't that awesome? Wow, wow. There seems to be a lot of fun stuff in this book. Okay, you can tear it out and then you have a bookmark. 2 bookmarks actually. Yeah. And then you also have reading tips here on how to read the books and how to enjoy this wonderful and amazing experience of reading. Okay, so there it is. It's BFG. Now what does BFG stands for? The movie is called BFG. Big Friendly Giant. Okay, my guess is Big Friendly Giant. Okay, now I must say I'm going to be very elated as I read this particular book. So this was actually based on BFG, that is the longer version of Roald Dahl's novel or children's book, the BFG. And I must say this is just an amazing grace. So once again guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come to our lives, be they in the form of a Roald Dahl's Brave Little Sophie miniature book brought to us by McDonald's Happy Meal from New Zealand. Wow, a great addition to my Percy's toy collection. Or also be thankful for all of these children's books, more specifically the work of Roald Dahl. I mean, the guy is very prolific and all of the books are really very interesting, very exhilarating, and a lot of kids are really able to relate to most of his works. I mean, they really open up a floodgates of the imaginations from each and every one. Okay, so that's it. Or basically guys, let's be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you to the new subscribers. Please keep them coming because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye bye and see you around. Bye. Here's Brave Little Sophie.